Plans for decision making, question 2C reads as follows. The following information relates to Uzima Limited for the 4 months given below. So you have the sales for September, October, November, and December. All sales will be made on credit. Half of the debtors are expected to pay within the month of sale and are also expected to claim 8% cash discount. The remaining debtors are expected to pay by the beginning of the following month. Then below that statement we have raw material purchases for September, October, November, and December. The firm plans to pay its creditors in full in the month following that of purchase. Then below that statement we have the wages and salaries for September, October, November, and December. Part 2 or page 2, we have additional information on page 2. Additional information number 1 reads, all employees are paid in the month in which the wages or salaries is earned. Number 2, rent of 40,000 for each quarter is paid in the month of March, June, September, and December. 3, other cash overheads of 8,000 shillings per month are payable. 4, a new plant due for delivery in September will be paid in November at a cost of 100,000 shillings. 5, on 1st October, the firm plans to have 40,000 shillings in the bank. That is on 1st of October. On 1st of October. Required a cash budget for the month of October, November, and December. October, November, and December. So that is the question. We are to prepare a cash budget for the month of October, November, and December. So that is it. Part C. We are to prepare a budget, a cash budget. The company is known as Uzima Limited. Cash budget for the month. You have to have a title for the month. For the months, there are months. For the month of October, November, and December. That is the title. Now remember we said that a cash budget comprises of 2 main components: receipts and disbursements, cash inflows and cash outflows. Cash inflows and cash outflows. So from the information given, we need to identify the receipts and payments for the month of October, November, and December. So we have October, November, and December. So here we have December. We'll have 3 columns for the amounts: November and October. These are shillings. Are they in thousands? No, they're just shillings. So candidates have said that a cash budget will contain mainly the disbursements, which are cash outflows or receipts, and the receipts and cash disbursements. But again, there could also be balances. In this question we read that there will be a balance. The company intends, we read that the company intends to have a cash balance of 40,000 on October 1st. So we will have, first of all, a row for cash balance. This is cash balance brought down. At the beginning, we've seen for the month of October, the company expects to have 40,000 shillings. Then we have the receipts. We need to identify the sources of these receipts. Now from the question, We have cash sales, that is the first source. Then we have collections from debtors. Look at the question. Those are the main receipts. Cash sales, we have cash sales. Then the second receipt is cash from debtors. Cash collections from debtors. Cash from this question, those are the only two receipts. Then we have disbursements or payments. Payments. What payments? The first payment here will be the credit purchases. Credit purchases. Payments will be made to the creditors. Credit purchases. The second payment will be from the question we see wages and salaries. Then we have rent. Rent is a payment. We have cash overheads. Cash overheads. Overheads are indirect expenses. Then do we have any other? Yes, we read that the company will pay for delivery of a new plant. That is a payment. This is new. Plant is expected to be paid in November. That we can just have it in November. Here we have 100,000 will be paid in November. New plant. Then I don't think there is anything else.